Welcome to the USA Cares podcast. I'm your host, Matt Castor. I am joined today with Miss Alison Hedges. Good morning, Alison.
Good morning. How are you doing, Matt?
Doing great. Excited to be here again.
Yes.
We got a big day today.
Yes, we do.
This is going to be good. So, as usual, when you listen to the USA Cares podcast, there's always a lot going on, and we've always got a lot of information to share.
We do say that a lot, don't we?
We do. Oh, my goodness. There's always a lot going on. And they warned me when I came to work here that would be the case.
Yes, we did.
And it has proven true. It was recent that you were on, Alison, and we were talking about chapters.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that was just a few weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. So what's so cool today is that we actually have a chance to focus on one in particular chapter and focus on the executive director
That's
of that
really
chapter.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
Oh, man. It's going to be good. So today, I'm excited to introduce Miss Megan Gould, who is the executive director of the Washington D.C. chapter of USA Cares. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Doing great. You are joining us perched 18 stories above the streets of Washington, D.C. Is that right?
Yes, it's beautiful.
I'm looking at the view on your screen, and it looks awesome. So,
well, if you need a 360, let me know. Yeah.
So Megan is quite accomplished. She is a graduate of the United States Military Academy at West Point and a veteran of the U.S. Army. So it's really an honor to have you here. It's an honor to have you part of USA Cares.
Absolutely.
No, the honor's all mine. Appreciate the opportunity.
So Megan, I know this Washington D.C. chapter is brand new. Share with us a little bit about some things that you're working on right now.
Yeah, so I'm lucky to find a wonderful guy named Joe Simonelli. Maybe you guys found him, I'm not sure. Anyways, we somehow all got connected. And he's also a grad. And please let me know if there's background noise.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Yeah, so Joe and I currently have been meeting with a lot of grads that I met in some Service Academy Business Mastermind meetings. And right now we're putting together a team and we're looking to put a date on the calendar about 8 to 10 weeks in the future for our first event. And our biggest push right now is that we are currently looking for a venue. Mm-hmm. And as you know, the biggest pushback on that is DC. There's zillions of, VA organizations. So we're a very small fish competing in a large pond for that attention of a venue. But I think all of our members in our chapter are actively looking for that venue. So the moment that we can land one or a sponsor, I think everything is going to take off. But to anybody listening to this podcast, we very much welcome your feedback and welcome any help that you can offer.
So anybody listening who's in the Washington D.C. area and has been wanting to get involved with USA Cares but didn't know how, this is your chance. This is the chance to really jump in and get involved. Check out our website, usacares.org, and look at the chapters section. You'll find Alison Hedges' email there.
Yes.
You'll find information about the DC chapter. So definitely jump in there, right, Alison?
Absolutely. Megan's her contact information is on there as well, and they can reach directly out to her if they choose to do it that way, and we'll connect together and get them rolling.
Nice. Now, Megan, I got a little bit of a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
I looked at your background, and it looks like you did more through school than I've done in my whole life. My time in college was spent, I took bowling. I did get an A in bowling.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment.
It was like, what are the easiest possible classes I can take? And I just want to be able to
that requires a lot of coordination. That's a lot of coordination.
You, however, went a different direction, and you were on the parachute team?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Oh my gosh. That was like the best 4 years of my life. I think getting on the parachute team it gave me like a mental break from the academy, for a few hours every day, and it became my serenity. So then I took my ratings from the academy, and now I'm an instructor at Skydive Orange for students. So
That's awesome.
it gave me, and it gave me an amazing foundation, an amazing team. So I definitely want to, carry that work ethic forward.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
It is incredible. Wow. So what was your favorite memory coming out of West Point? What's that thing that you're just most proud of and that you'll always take with you?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's two main things, and it's going to be cliche. But my favorite thing is jumping into one of the stadiums for one of the football games, the last football game of the season.
Wow.
That was always a goal of mine. And the second favorite memory, not in order, of course, but is saluting POTUS and getting my diploma. And it's not just like, for me, it wasn't just getting my diploma. It was an uphill battle every single day from day one of freshman year. And I never thought I could do it. So for me, it was proving myself wrong. It was proving that I'm capable of more than what I think.
So it's always I'm a dad of all girls.
Yeah.
And one of my motivations is to encourage my daughters to not let people put obstacles in their way, and to not let people think that they're less than they are, and to be just what you described, as someone who can accomplish more than they ever imagined. And you've done that, and that's remarkable. So thank you for being an example for all the young girls coming up. That's incredible.
Don't make me cry. I have a work meeting soon. Jeez.
Sorry. Well, I think it's amazing.
It is quite the accomplishment, and I do have to. I'm going to give you a little bit of kudos here. I think your daughters are pretty awesome. So,
thanks.
So he's doing a pretty good job, Megan. But I agree with you. There are really. It is great to have strong women like yourself that are out there leading the way. So.
Well, I appreciate. I mean, Alison, it's time to give you kudos. I mean, I tried to start this chapter last year, and it failed because I just didn't have the support or mentorship. But then you came around and you completely changed that for me, and you gave me that foundation that I didn't have before. So part of this chapter's success is dedicated to you always.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But you guys are out there, boots on the ground, and making it work. So
teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
So for anybody who isn't familiar with what we're doing with chapters, so these chapters are, I was going to say spreading like a virus, but that's a little too recent, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're spreading very quickly. They're spreading very quickly all over the country. So we are opening chapters in, San Diego, help me, Austin, Texas,
Colorado. We just got that one going.
Yep. Southern Illinois, Missouri. We're going to have one hopefully here in Kentucky pretty soon.
Yes.
Obviously Washington D.C. South Florida is getting ready to open up. So they're popping up all over the place. And these chapters can be a fundraising arm for us for sure, but really it's going to bring more awareness to the struggle that veterans are having right now and how we as a nation can come together and help them. I know that's a passion of yours, Megan. I would imagine, I know you've spent some time in the Army, you've spent some time overseas. What kinds of things are you seeing with your brothers and sisters in the Army that they're going through as they're coming out?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is during service and after. I don't need to speak ill of any service at all. But I can personally attest to the fact that in the Army, if you say you want to get help, it affects your career. Affected mine. And I think that is a huge issue. No matter what any of the services say, the moment you ask for behavioral health and therapy or medication, you're cut from a lot. So I guess I've noticed the biggest thing is the lack of desire to ask for help.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it is because service members it's ingrained to not ask for help. And so I think that's a huge factor in the equation of veteran suicide, because you're taught not to ask for help. Therefore, how does that change on the outside?
Yeah.
So I think that's why this organization's incredible.
Well, I think it's frustrating. I've heard that from multiple people, and the fear of coming forward and saying, I need some help.
Yeah.
And, what I love about USA Cares, it's completely anonymous. When somebody calls in, their story is not going to get out unless they want it to.
Yeah.
And just by coming forward and saying, I need some help.
Absolutely.
It's a strong thing. So
it really is. And just like Megan said, it's these military members, they feel like they're supposed to be so strong.
Yeah.
Always. And so when they think that they need help, it's tough for them.
Right.
It's very tough for
Right.
them. So
absolutely.
Great.
So I know you spent some time overseas. Were you is it Korea?
Yep.
South Korea? Okay. Yeah. What was your time like overseas?
No, I mean, it was, I think it was a very great eye-opening experience. I was enlisted, very, very junior. So, me with my guys, we were doing a lot of the grunt work, and but it was amazing to explore some of the country. We were on the DMZ, so we couldn't necessarily go travel outside a certain radius because we were always on alert. But either way, I'm extremely grateful that at least during my short enlisted time, I had the opportunity to go overseas.
Yeah.
So I think personally, every service member should at least opt to go to overseas, even if it's in a non-combat zone like Korea, just to open their eyes to, the different culture and the different world. So especially to a country they would probably, never travel there themselves.
Right.
Yeah. In my travels overseas, I've came to appreciate my country more than I ever thought,
Yes, I agree with that.
Going other places and seeing other parts of the world and how people live. You're like, wow, I had no idea how good we have it.
Yes. Yeah, so. It's shocking.
Yeah, absolutely. So looking at, I guess I'll ask both of you this question. Looking at this new DC chapter that's about to explode, what do you both want to accomplish with this? Like, what do you hope this does?
Ooh, that's a good question.
And I didn't give you that question ahead of time, so you're
really
going to have to think on your feet.
You really didn't. Really and truly, it's the awareness and making sure that the DC area knows that we're there.
Yeah.
I think that is the biggest thing. And I mean, there's so much for USA Cares to offer.
Yeah.
And there's so many, like Megan said, there's so many organizations in the DC area that we're one of them that is actually getting to the bottom of things and really helping.
That's awesome.
If I can add to that, I totally agree with what you're saying. Gaining traction is extremely vital towards us becoming a powerhouse in the city. I think if I could add one thing, it would also to be clarify what our mission is and differentiate our mission. So, for example, and again, don't quote me on this, but the Wounded Warrior Project, an incredible organization, but they actually feed us names of individuals that need help, right? But people, I didn't know that until I became a part of this organization. Yep. So it's like the USA Cares is so small, yet we're being fed people from these huge nonprofit organizations. And I don't think we're necessarily getting the credit for that. Right. So when I say clarity, I mean clarify the importance of this organization and clarify how much impact that we actually have and the partnerships that we currently have with these already existing larger nonprofit organizations.
Right. Well,
that's a great goal, I think.
It's a great goal. And Megan, one of the reasons I wanted to come to work for USA Cares was because it is the hands and feet. It's the grassroots. It's getting stuff done. You know what I mean? It's not a marketing arm. It's not a campaign. it's real people doing real work,
Absolutely.
making a real impact. And I don't want all the red tape and all the interference. I just want to be able to get the help to the people who want it.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I think that's amazing. And you're going to bring that to DC. And I'd be willing to bet there's a lot of other veterans who say the same thing as you did, where it's not good to raise your hand and ask for help. And I hope we can change that message
Absolutely.
and say that it is okay and you should get help. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and going back to what we said before, again, if there's anybody listening to this, please reach out if you need help or if you want to assist our cause, especially in the DC area. We need that assistance. Absolutely.
So if you have questions about how to get help, if you want to learn more, you can always log on to usacares.org. You can email directly. You can email Alison to ask questions about chapters. It's ALISON.
You are correct.
At usacares.org. Not 2 L's. She gets very angry when you put 2 L's in there. And you can reach out to me. It's Matt, MATT, at usacares.org. But reach out, ask questions, learn more. There's lots of news stories. There's lots of other things. Megan, we were on Fox and Friends this last weekend. That was kind of fun.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Yeah,
it was very exciting.
It was.
Amazing.
You guys did a great job on the show.
Well, I just stood there and waved. That was my job. Stand and wave.
Oh, you did great. I watched it.
So yeah, my kids thought that was kind of funny. That was my claim to fame is standing and waiting. But I just want to thank you, Megan. I think the job that you and Mr. Simonelli are doing is incredible. And just know we're here to support you however we can. Absolutely. I want to encourage anybody who's listening to check out the DC chapter. They need members. They need people to come alongside them and volunteer. They need people to be on social media helping promote them. And this event, hopefully coming in July, will be a good just kick off, get to know you type thing, right?
Absolutely. And I anticipate that chapter is going to really blow up. Yep. I really do. I think that you guys are doing a fantastic job with your networking, just getting it going. So
yeah, absolutely.
I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. Joe and I are not going to quit. Even if it's a 2-man team, we're not going to quit. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to make it happen.
I think you guys are going to end up with a huge chapter. I really do. You guys are doing a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
Well, again, teamwork makes the dream work. So you guys have been nothing but supportive. So couldn't do without you guys.
Megan, is there anything else you want people listening to know?
Put me on the spot here.
I know.
No, I mean, I think, I know we've already talked about it, but I think I guess one of the most important things to say is, getting out of the military, it's now a safe space to get help.
Yeah.
There's no repercussions. I mean, personally, I got therapy the day I got out.
Sure.
And I've loved it. I've loved the fact that I can say whatever I want to my therapist, my deepest, darkest secrets, thoughts, whatever. And there's no military repercussions. There's no employee-employer repercussions. So getting out of the service, unfortunately, but now is a safe space. So get the help that you need, and there's nothing wrong with getting help.
Well, and in fact, I think it's more common than not. I think it's more common for people coming out of the service to get help than those who don't get it at all. And it's going to become just kind of a normal procedure.
I agree.
And hopefully we can get that word out. So, well, Megan, thank you so much for your time today. I know you've got a busy day ahead of you, but thank you so much for joining us. We're going to talk more, and I hope you'll come back on the podcast and share some more stories. But
I would love that.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you guys very much for the opportunity. Seriously, it's made my morning.
Awesome.
Well, good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, have a great day, Megan.
You guys too. Take care.
All right. So that was awesome.
That was awesome. She's a great, great lady.
Yeah, she is. And I'm amazed, we talk about chapters and we talk about people who will do this. They're volunteers.
Yes.
They're not paid staff.
And she has a full-time job.
Yeah.
She has a full-time job.
We didn't even get into that.
No, we really didn't.
So we're going to have her back.
We sure will.
But so cool. And so check out chapters on our website, learn more about where these pockets are and how you can get involved.
Absolutely. And no city is too small. No city is too big. We feel that there are veterans that are in need everywhere. And we also feel like that there are so many supporters of veterans everywhere that can start at their own chapter.
Yeah. Don't hesitate. If there's nothing near you, start one.
Absolutely.
Reach out to Alison. She'll help you start one. So it's not as hard as it seems.
No, it really isn't.
And just imagine if you could have an impact on the veterans in your community, how that makes you feel.
Absolutely.
Everybody wants to make a difference, right?
I agree.
That's so cool. I want to touch on a couple things coming up. You have on July 19th, our Valhalla Golf outing.
That's so much
Talk about that for a second.
It is a great event. This is the 3rd annual, and they have raised some serious money.
Yeah.
This is just a group of local people here in Louisville that just decided they wanted to throw this together.
It's unreal.
And now this is the 3rd year they're doing it.
And this is a PGA course owned by the PGA.
Gorgeous course.
Absolutely incredible. It's held the Ryder Cup. It's held, I think, the PGA Championships. It's held some huge events. And now's your chance to go out there and play like Tiger Woods.
Absolutely, because you can't just call there and say, hey, I want to play golf today. It doesn't work like that.
No.
So this is a great opportunity for people to not only go and play the course, but to help veterans at the same time.
Unbelievable. And then coming up August 7th is this little thing we like to call the gala.
Just little. It's really, really little.
Would you describe the gala to those who don't know what it is?
Oh my gosh. It is a fantastic event. It's fun to get all dressed up. It's fun to go and see some of the military traditions. So some people that have never seen any type of a military ceremony, you get to see all of that.
Yeah.
So I believe this year we're doing a flag folding ceremony. A lot of people have never seen that. There's actually an art to folding a flag.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
And there's a meaning to every single fold. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yes.
Really? So I'm going to learn a lot.
You really are. You really are.
Wow.
So it's a beautiful event. We always have a great silent auction.
Yep. Oh man, some of the auction items.
They're starting to roll in.
We just hauled a kayak into our building.
In the rain, by the way.
Oh, in the rain. Yeah. Well, I made Trace do that on his own. I didn't want to get wet. But this beautiful kayak that was donated to us. It's a fishing kayak. It's top of the line. One of many items. I know we're going to have a couple trips.
Yes.
There is a trip to Miami that's going to be auctioned off. There's a couple different trips to Florida.
There are.
Maybe a few others. Just some amazing things.
And don't forget about something that a lot of people really enjoy. It's the bourbon pull.
Ooh, the bourbon pull.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's some good stuff. Yeah. So it's like, what is it, $50?
I think 50 is the minimum, and it goes up from there. So.
And you're going to get a good bottle of bourbon. You don't know what you're going to get, but you're going to get a good bottle of bourbon. Might be some surprises mixed in there.
There really might.
Yeah.
We always have some surprises up our sleeves, don't we?
We do. So yesterday, I had the chance to spend some time with one of the speakers for the gala.
Oh.
And Mr. Will Summers from the Horse Soldiers.
That's exciting that he's coming. Man,
I'm so excited. And just the most down-to-earth guy. I love him. And if you've ever not heard of the Horse Soldiers, there's a movie out called 12 Strong.
Yes.
And these were some of the first soldiers into Afghanistan following the attacks of 9/11. And they literally rode horseback through the country, working with the native soldiers there. And it's an incredible story. If you get the chance, check it out. The movie's 12 Strong. But Will Summers will be one of the speakers.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty amazing. So
and you had a chance to talk to him?
I did. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm kind of a big deal.
You really are.
Yeah. Why do I have to always remind people of that? It's like they don't know. I want to touch on something else too. The Cruise Customs. I want to give a little shout out to Cruise Customs.
Man, what a great organization they are.
Unbelievable. If you've not heard of them, cruisecustomsflags.com. We're speaking of bourbon. They take old bourbon barrels
Yes.
that smell amazing, by the way.
Yes, they really do.
Oh, man. And then they cut them up, cut the staves up, and they make beautiful American flags out of these staves.
These are some of the things that everybody should have.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see if we can get one for Andrew back here behind us, and maybe we'll get one up on the
Ooh,
wall.
that might be kind of exciting.
But I think, it's amazing what they're doing, and they are not just in business to make money. They're in business to make a difference for veterans.
Yes, they are. Do you
It's
know
crazy.
that every single person he has in there making flags is a veteran?
Unreal. And all combat veterans.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So one
It's
of them
really
is
awesome.
a Purple Heart recipient. So it's
Great
incredible.
people. They are just
Yeah.
great people. And
So-
they just continue to give back to USA Cares and other
They do.
organizations. They really do.
So imagine this, they had the chance this last weekend to go on Fox and Friends.
That's how you got there.
Oh yeah.
And
It
got
wasn't
to wave.
anything I did, and it got to go like this. Yay, hi. But they got the chance to go on Fox and Friends, and they could have taken the spotlight, and they could
Yes, they
have
could have.
taken all that time and all that publicity for themselves. But they, as we were there, they keep telling the producers, we need to make this about USA Cares. We need to make this about USA Cares. They're going to help my veterans. I need them to be heard. And
Isn't that amazing?
it was incredible. And I don't know that I have ever seen a business owner push that hard for a nonprofit.
I agree.
And give so much back. They gave 15% of all their sales for the entire month of May to
That's
USA Cares.
amazing. That is absolutely
So
amazing.
Chris and Amber, I just want to give you a big thank you. That's amazing. You're really doing incredible work, and we just can't thank you enough.
Well, don't they have a t-shirt sale going on now too?
They do. Talk about that.
Well, they're with 9 Line, which is also another.
Yes,
they're veteran owned as well.
they are. Yep.
And so they teamed up and made these beautiful t-shirts,
Yep.
and profits are coming back to us.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
it is.
So they just spent a whole month giving back to
Mhm.
USA Cares. And now they're doing it again.
And now they're doing it again. And I believe you can get those t-shirts at their website, right?
Yes.
cruisecustomsflags.com.
You can. And they're really cool looking.
They are really cool looking. I'm excited about it. And so definitely go check them out. There are so many good things coming up. Austin, Texas just had a Memorial Day event
Yes, they did.
recently.
That's event number 2 for them, and they only started in January.
Oh my goodness. They are doing amazing.
Yes,
Harry
they are.
Brailsford, Tommy Suma.
Mhm.
I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out here, but
Oh, you can never forget Rayanne.
Rayanne did an amazing job. Scott Lopez, just the whole team down there. I know I'm leaving somebody. Justin Castro. There's so many people that are pitching in to make a difference, and it's exploding.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah. So if you're anywhere near the Austin, Texas area, maybe you're in San Antonio, maybe you're somewhere else in Texas that doesn't have a chapter, this is catching on.
Yes, it is.
And most of the people we help, well, I shouldn't say most, a huge amount of people that we help are right in Texas.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
It is always in our top 5.
Number 2, I think.
I believe it is number 2.
I think California's
It's
number
always
1.
in the top 5.
Yeah. But Natalie's got her hands full in California.
Yes, she does.
Because
Yes,
she's
she
number
does.
1, isn't she?
Yes.
So Natalie, if you're listening, no pressure.
No pressure.
But
No pressure.
we've got San Diego going. We need to get Los Angeles up and running.
Yes.
And I think we will before the end of the year.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Arizona. Anybody listening in Arizona?
Mhm. That's
Allison's looking for you.
That is definitely one of our biggest targets right now, isn't it?
It is. It is. There are so many veterans in Arizona and so many people that we can help. So we definitely want to put that together.
Don't forget Georgia. Georgia would be a great place as well.
Amazing. Oh, hopefully that, man, you got a lot of work to do.
I know. Well, good
Yeah.
thing I've got you to help me.
Oh, I'll do my best. But we're going to make this happen together. So we've got a great team at USA Cares, and everybody's pitching in. So check out everything that's going. Check out our website, usacares.org. Also, this is kind of new. So our podcasts that you're listening to right now are also recorded for video.
That's right.
So the video podcast.
We just started that a few weeks ago, didn't we?
We did. We did. So by the time you hear this podcast, check out our YouTube page, and you'll be able to watch video episodes. And so, hi.
Hello.
And check out the video episodes so you can see what we look like and see if we look like what we sound like.
You know, that's always fun.
It is.
I always, you look at somebody and you go, huh,
Yeah.
I really didn't think that's what they would look like.
Yeah. They're going to be like, I thought Allison was like 6'5".
Yeah. Doesn't she wish she was half that?
But check that out. Share it with your friends. Anything you can do on social media helps us so much. So definitely do that. And then we have a new monthly giving campaign that I want you to ask you to check out.
Oh yes, can't forget about
This
that.
is the Cadence program.
Yes. What a fun name.
It's a fun name. I think it fits well with what it is. And people are always asking, what can I do? What can I do to help? What has the biggest impact? When you're a nonprofit, imagine having an organization that is solely reliant on donors.
Yeah.
It's
exactly
a scary thing.
It is a scary thing.
Because when tough times come, they pull back a lot of times. They can't give like they want to. With the monthly donor program, we have the opportunity to be able to really plan out our year and be able to plan out events and plan out all these things that we want to be able to do, but we need to make sure that the money's going to be there.
Absolutely.
So when you lock in your monthly donation, you're basically saying, I'm here for you. I am here for you every single month. This is the amount I'm going to consistently give. And it helps us so much to know what we're capable of.
Absolutely. And it doesn't have to be a large amount either.
No.
I mean, so if you don't think that you can afford a large amount, just a small amount every month is huge to us.
And there's a surprise now, Allison.
Uh-oh.
It's a big surprise. Limited time only. But if you sign up to be a monthly donor in our Cadence program at least $25 a month, you will receive a USA Cares travel coffee mug sent to you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How fun is that?
Everybody loves a good cup.
They do. They do. So you can not only support USA Cares, but you can show the world that you're a supporter of USA Cares by taking your mug with you.
That's really great.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So check it out, usacares.org/donate, and we'll get you set up there. But if you have any questions, you can always email at info@usacares.org, and we'll be glad to help you out. If you are listening to this for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and become a subscriber of the podcast and help us grow. This is a podcast not just for self-promotion. This is a podcast to help people understand that there's issues out there that we want to tackle together and that we believe we can make a significant difference. And we would like for you to join us and become part of that team and become a subscriber today.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. We do have fun doing these.
It is fun. Yeah. I think we should keep it going.
I think so.
So we've got next week, another buddy of yours coming up.
Uh-oh, who's coming up next week?
Miss Rayanne Pay from Austin, Texas.
Yeah, we just mentioned her.
Yeah.
So she's the executive
Maybe
director.
you can join us again next week
Texas.
too, Allison.
Yeah. Well, if you need me, I'll be here.
And a special host next week will be my daughter, Anna Grace, who will be on helping us out. So
she's a great young lady.
She's a good kid and hoping to have a career in broadcasting.
Oh, so fun. Well, this is a great way to start.
Yeah, we'll heckle her the whole time and give her a hard time, but she's going to do a great job. So I'm excited to have her, and it'll be my birthday. So that'll be my birthday gift is to have her here with me.
Oh,
so
that's fun.
It'll be fun.
That's fun.
So we'll be talking about a lot of fun things next week. We'll be tackling some issues as well, talking about what all's going on in Texas. But I love this focus on the chapters, and I love this focus on the cities and these pockets of the country.
I like it
where
too.
our veterans are.
Well, and I don't know. Well, obviously you know, but I don't know if everybody else knows that Rayanne is also a veteran herself.
She is. And quite accomplished as well.
Yes, she is.
These people are making us look like idiots, Allison.
They really are.
Idiots.
They really are.
They've done so much. I've done nothing.
Well, you're here. You're here. You're out helping too. So, don't sell yourself short.
No, we'll see. But thank you for being on here with me.
I enjoyed it.
Look forward to doing it again soon. Again, I know I've said it a couple times, but check us out at usacares.org. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to miss one. And LinkedIn and
Twitter,
and coming soon, TikTok.
We're going to be on TikTok.
We're going to be on TikTok.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
We're going to work on some TikToks this week. Okay. I don't know if you know. I know you know this, but Hardee's and Carl's Jr. doing a huge sponsorship for us right now.
Have we not talked?
Would you talk about that for a second?
Oh my gosh, what a great organization they are! So CKE has Hardee's and Carl's Jr. and they're all across the country. And all you have to do is go to a Hardee's, and when they say, would you like to buy a star?
Yeah.
It's just $1.
Yeah.
And that $1 that you give is all added together. And how many years has it been that they've done this?
Oh man, I think it's
I'm
4 or
not even
5
sure.
years, right?
Oh, I think it's more than that.
Is it more than that?
It is more than
Okay.
that. It's definitely more than that. They have given a huge amount to
So,
USA Cares.
When you're out driving around, you got that rumble in your tummy and you're ready to get something to eat.
And it's so yummy.
And you're driving past restaurant after restaurant after restaurant. Consider the restaurants that are helping your veterans. Consider the restaurants that are giving back to your community. And go find that Hardee's, go find that Carl's Jr., swing in and buy some food knowing that you are helping a veteran. And when they say, would you like to buy a star to support USA Cares? Please say yes. It's $1 and it makes a huge, huge difference.
Huge impact.
Yep.
Huge impact.
Yep.
And all of their food is good.
It is. It is. Remember, we had that
best breakfast.
We had that big smorgasbord in our office one day. We had, we had onion rings and burgers and chicken sandwiches and chicken fingers. And the fries. So many fries. They were so good. So, you want the food anyway. So
exactly.
Just go do it.
Exactly.
And if I'm going to put a little challenge out there. I will give a travel mug, USA Cares travel mug, to the first 5 people who send me a drive-through video where they buy a star.
Fun.
You think they'll do it?
I think so. Everybody likes
send you
everybody
a
likes
USA Cares
videos.
travel mug if you can send me a drive-through video buying your star to support USA Cares.
I wonder if we could take those 5 videos and make them into a TikTok.
Well, that's a bit over my head, but we could ask my daughter to help us. We could definitely.
I was hoping maybe you knew how.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Stephanie knows how to do that kind of thing.
Yes.
Maybe she can help us out. But
it's going to take the younger ones. It
is going to take a different generation. But
yes.
But anyway, check it all out. We are so honored that you joined us today, Alison. Thank you. It's always fun. Yep, we're going to do it again. But tune in next time, and we look forward to telling you more about what's going on. And
absolutely.
We'll see you soon.
I look forward to next week. It'll be good.
It'll be fun. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.